Well, football games aren't complete without the food, and that's where Tanya Rush, with Meals in a Rush, and her trusty assistant, Romy, the Bronco cheerleader, get things cooking. It's smelling good so far, girls.
It is, and Denise, when I started this, I know when you have your chili, you like to put it on top of cornbread, right?
I do.
All right, so I was thinking of you with this recipe, and Romy, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I know this is a really, really busy time for everyone. First of all, what do you like to cook? Are you really a cook? And be honest.
I like to cook. Am I a good cook? No.
Really?
No, let's be honest.
Why?
I can make the basics, but I'm not a great cook, and truthfully, I don't have enough time to devote to like being a really good cook. You know, one day my life goals is to be a good cook.
Well, you'll like Meals in a Rush because it's really easy. You don't have to be fancy.
But I can follow recipes well.
Well, that's good.
I can
do it
frozen
then.
Cookie dough, whip that up, and make some cookies.
No, you can do it homemade. So your favorite thing to mix up? Do you like desserts?
I love desserts.
Would be your favorite? Like the cookie dough and everything? Okay, what about weird combinations? For example, the ice cream you get in the big old tub.
Yeah.
I love when I have to let it melt. I can't just eat it. I like to go around the edge, or like guacamole on toast. Do you do anything weird combinations?
Yes, I feel like I may lose a lot of friends when I say this. I love ketchup so much. I will eat it with anything. Like, I'm not kidding. I'll eat it with, instead of salsa, I eat it, but I will eat like grapes with ketchup.
No.
Carrots with ketchup. I'm not.
What is it?
I don't know. I just love it.
You just like it. That's okay.
It's really creepy and really weird.
No.
And now everybody knows.
Well,
so.
see, that's what we're all about here at Co & Co.
I love ketchup.
What do you eat before you go out on the field? Is it mini snacks throughout to keep your energy level up?
Oh yeah. So it's such a long day. It's like an 8-10 hour day for us. So I have a big breakfast in the morning. Then I make eggs and protein, and then we at the stadium actually they serve us lunch, which we're so lucky about. So it's Center Plate Caters, and it gives us something different every time.
Right.
So I saw the chef yesterday. He said, "Get excited." So I don't know what this is, but we had a Mexican theme last week, and then the game before was Greek. But everything, we make sure that there's carbs, protein, and fat, everything in there.
A little bit of sugar, give you that energy.
And then at halftime, we all come running in. We joke. They have a dessert plate, and it's like at halftime they don't refill it. So we run in, and it's like the first people in to get the dessert for the second half.
You deserve it. Oh, that's great. Okay, well today, a lot of my recipes, I was telling you, I grew up on a farm in Wyoming. Completely different than South Africa, huh? And it's recipes from my family. Now, this one, I remembered, my mom, I still have the original recipe card here. My nephew, when he was little, he put together this. He saw a little bit of the recipe in a kid's cookbook, and it's home on the range chili. And because it's for kids, it doesn't have all that stuff in it. You know, a lot of people can just put a lot of chili. Right. This is very basic.
Sounds like I could do it.
I mean, you can eat it. I'll show you at the end what we do with it. But I think it'd be great even as like a sloppy joe on top of a hot dog. Dip, so you can do a lot of different things with this. So here's what we're going to need, and then I'll let you do the rest here. About a pound of hamburger, and I've already browned that for us. You want to brown it. Then, as you use for your salsa, which wasn't a salsa, she's like, this is not salsa.
See, exactly, this is what I'm saying.
We have diced tomatoes, 1 can, about 14 ounce. We have tomato sauce, the small can. This is what's funny, because I remember my nephew Austin, he thought that chili, when you say that you make chili, it's because of the chili powder. Right. So that's where this kid's meal gets the chili recipe. And then when it's done, what we want to do is you want to top it with some grated cheese, put some sour cream. You could put a little bit of ketchup if you would like.
I know.
Obviously.
I thought this was ketchup, and I was about to go straight for a dip.
You could put ketchup. I mean, you could put Tabasco. What's fun about Meals in a Rush is you can put and take away anything you want. Then we're going to we have to spice it up with, of course, onions. We have some garlic, and we have green pepper. You could add red pepper, whatever you would like. So this is how easy it is. Take this off. I'm going to have you dump all that in there. We're going to dump this in because we'll want to saute that for a little bit.
This is something that I feel like I can do.
See, you can do this.
I need to start buying kids' cookbooks.
You do, or go to mealsinarush.com.
Or mealsinarush.com.
Even better.
I'm going. I'm going there as soon as I'm done with this.
You know what, Romy? You start simple, and then you can get fancy, and then and you can add what you want. So that would saute. Then go ahead and help me out here. Pour in all that you dump and pour. Except wait till we get to the chili powder. Yeah, so dump that in. I'll help you. Don't get this on your beautiful.
The trick with dumping in the fringe is a whole.
Yeah, I don't want an accident.
Don't cook in fringe.
Now with these diced tomatoes, don't drain the liquid. You want to keep all the liquid in there for that. Okay, now that.
And that was a can of diced.
Yeah, about 14 ounces. Yeah, and if you want to add more, you can do that as well. Add some fresh tomato. That's the sauce. And then what you'll do is you'll let it simmer for a while. And you can add like a little water if you wanted to make it, but it thickens up really, really nicely. Okay, so then you want to add Okay, the chili powder. Now, I like things hot and spicy. This calls for 2 to 3 teaspoons, but I like it a little hotter. So just go ahead and sprinkle over a little bit. I can kind of guesstimate. Oh, she's going to pull the whole. Even better.
See? This is why I don't cook.
That's okay. We want to get fired up for the game anyway.
Right.
But I would probably put about that much in anyway. And now, see, if you did that and you're like, oh my gosh, it's too much, you just add a little water.
Add a little water?
There's a lot you can do. Okay, so this is going to simmer, simmer, simmer. That's all you do. And the taste is so yummy. See how you could use it for a lot of different things?
Amazing.
All right, our final product here. Right here, big bowl. Now sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top.
Do the reach?
Yes, do the reach.
I won't pour the whole bowl
So
in
you'll
like
want to
I did
sprinkle.
with
Look how precise she is.
at that.
Now we have to crunch chips on top.
Ooh.
Should we use the Doritos?
I like that.
Okay, so what you do?
Orange.
Right. Okay, so then you would go like this. You could add the chips, and then on top you want a dollop of sour cream. Yeah. So just go ahead and put a little bit on top. And there you have it. See? All done.
Wow, this is something I can do. I'm
See?
going to get in this recipe.
Go Broncos. Have fun tailgating, eating all that food. Now for the full recipe, you can head to mealsinarush.com. Once you're there, click on Here's What's Cooking and Main Course Meals. I have a lot of other football food ideas. Catch It Quick Kitchen, Kickoff Casserole, and Bunkin' Bronco Stew. Back to you, Denise.